Alright, we just had a very small snake brought in. Very emaciated, quite thin, and you can actually see those guys there. We're looking at an infection of trichomonas. That's all I'm seeing so far, but that's awesome. Like little bees. Cool, very cool. Anyway, we'll send this guy home with some treatment, and hopefully this guy will be eaten in about 2 or 3 weeks. That's it for now. Alright, here's some more video. This is at 400 times magnification. You can actually see the trichomonas in there. Moving around. That's just gross. Can you imagine have that bounce around in your colon? Ow, ooh, ow, ow, ooh, ow, ow, ooh, ow. Ow. Yeah, I get paid for this. Alright. Alright. Also, while looking at this spiegel, I realized you don't just have trichomonas in here. There's always histomonas. The difference between them and the microscope, I was just given hell by my technicians because I'm still here looking at snake poop 3 hours later.
While we're waiting on the microscope.
Well, you got another one?
We don't like that.
To give you guys a visual as happening behind this camera, there is another microscope to my right. Anyway.
That wiggly thing
It turns out, well, right now there's no wigglies on the screen, but there's coming. Here's one. And it left.
Where?
I just saw it run.
There's one.
It is.
There's no up top.
That's a Domino's pizza driver. Oh, anyway.
That was left field. If I ever heard one. All right, anyway, we not only have trichomonas, we also have histomonas. The difference between them, and even my wife can tell you this one, is the histomonas has a drag and pull filament, and the trichomonas actually has a propelling one. So if you'll notice the real thin ones that go across the screen, those are the trichomonas, and the ones that are a little bit thicker are the histomonas. So we actually have 2 types of protozoa in here, at least 2 types. All right. With that in mind, we're going to start the treatment. Treatment's the same, but if you're a protozoologist, you'd be like, oh, Doc, don't be calling them that. Yeah, people who study protozoa.
Protozoologist.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to be a protozoologist.
You want to be a protozoologist? Well, you need to start right here with this. Oh, and there you go. That's even another species of protozoa in this guy's stool right there, that big round one. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Later. Right here we have presented to us a 200-gram little red tail. A little bit on the, actually not a little bit, we're actually quite thin. One of the things you can notice when you pick them up is all that fluid goes right down toward the back of the vent, and we're like pretty thin and stuff up here, and you go down to the bottom and you can tell it's like a fluid filling anyway, like a small sausage. Look at how that separation is right there. So basically our buddy does have diarrhea, okay? Trying not to torture him too much. But a very nice snake. Didn't attempt to bite me once.
He's sweet.
I like that.
His sister's the same way, man. I raised them both really good. I didn't even understand what was happening. Like, he just stopped moving around, and I looked at him. He was looking skinny, and he just stopped eating about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's the good news. We got to him pretty quickly. So anyway, we're going to start him on some treatment, and hopefully in about 3 weeks we'll get him eating again. Anyway, so that's it for now. Our buddy's actually doing pretty well.
So other than that, he is healthy?
Eyes are clear, everything else looks good, no sign of respiratory tract disease or any other problems.
She's fixing the shed, actually. Her eyes just went blue about 2 days ago.
Okay.
So,
very cool.
Doesn't that make her parasites? I heard like some of the parasites will leave whenever they shed.